As I'm recording this, we are getting ready for a major election here in the United States. And no, this is not one of those political ads to say vote for this candidate or that, but I am going to talk about that. But I've got a message for you that transcends that. A very good news item for you, but also a tough one. Hi, I'm TerryBrock, and I get a chance to work with entrepreneurs around the world, people like you that want to get out and make an impression on the world in a favorable way. Well, guess what? We can do that right now. And in the midst of this political season, we're going to have some things we got to talk about. So I'm just riffing to you. This is a new kind of video that I'm putting together here. That this one is just me and you talking wherever I might happen to be right now. I'm right here in my study, getting some things done. I'm going to walk outside right now. It's a nice day out there. So we're going to come on over here and just come with me right here. I'll take care of you as we go. You see my office there. And we get out here on a wonderful day. This is what Orlando, Florida looks like right now as we look around, see what's going on. A beautiful day. I guess the temperature's in probably somewhere in the low 80s or so. So it's kind of nice. I like that, and it's pleasant. I'm going to just sit down here. I've got a seat for you too. Come on over and sit down there and think about it. We've got the election coming up, and we've got, it's just not a good thing. So many people saying, oh, we don't like this, and I find, unfortunately, tell me what you think. Leave a note in the comments below. Most people are voting because they think the other guy is worse. When I'm talking about Biden and Trump, and as I'm recording this, we're right before the election. We'll know in a few days what the outcome was, whether it was one or the other, or contention. I'm hoping it's not that, the contention and the long drawn out fights and those kind of things. But I think it's kind of sad that we're looking at, oh gee, I've got to get this person to control and to run the country, or that person to control or run the country. How about if you run your life, your country, and rather than depending on someone else who you're going to vote for and hope that they're going to put in the right apparatus and do it, it's really up to you. Now, okay, it is important. I get it. There's places there, so I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, although there's a case to be made for that. But I think that as an Agorapreneur, the Agora lifestyle for entrepreneurs means you take control of your life. You want to get something to happen? Do it peacefully. That's the key. Everything must be done with peaceful means unless someone else initiates force against you. So you never initiate force yourself. And that's a whole nother discussion that we'll talk about. But I think right now, as you look at the election, somebody is probably going to be elected. Someone's going to be contender. There's probably going to be some contention on the other side. They'll say, no, it's not true. They botched it up, or they'll be using some other more colorful military terms for that. They'll be saying, okay, this is why it's not right. But I would submit to you that whatever happens, you have a great opportunity. Now here's the good news. You can do it yourself. You take control of your life. Teddy Roosevelt said it very well. I've quoted him a lot saying this. Do what you can with what you've got right where you are. That's important. And so I want you to think about, regardless of who is elected, regardless of the external circumstances, what can you do right now where you are? That's a very stoic philosophy that we hear from people like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus and Seneca. I love reading the works of Ryan Holiday, the author who has written about that and writes The Daily Stoic. Ryan, if you ever watch this, I appreciate what you're doing, and nice to have you putting those things out there, helping us to learn to take control of our lives in a peaceful way and make it happen. So here's what I would challenge you to do. I want you to sit down and be brutally honest with yourself. Put down what you can do, the kind of skills that you have, what you can do to make a difference in the marketplace as an entrepreneur. And here's another one put in there, what you could reasonably do. For instance, I know that I probably would not do well right now if I wanted to be a medical doctor. Okay? Not for me. I'm glad we have them. I'm very glad we have them, and it's wonderful. But that's not for me. There's a lot of time, money, and energy I have to put into it. But learning a new technology, like I'm doing right now, I'm putting out some other videos on streaming, using Restream right now. I'm liking that product. Gives me the ability to get out there to many different ones. Well, I can learn that. I'm gaining the skills of that. What is it that you can do? What can you do to improve your lot right now, given what you have, the skills, and what the market is ready, willing, and able to pay for? Not just that you have a passion for it. That's nice, and you need that to keep it going, but you want something that the market says, hey, we like what she can do. She's really good at that, and how much does she charge? Oh, that's reasonable. Okay, let's hire her. You want the market saying that. So in the midst of this political scene that can get really nasty and ugly, see above that. rise above it to become the better person that you can be. And hey, I want to hear from you. Please leave a note below. We know that most people are going to be catching these videos after they've been put out there for a little while. Leave a note, drop me a note if I can help you on something. I do a lot of conferencing, do a lot of coaching, helping people on that. And so if we can help out on that, you can reach me, terry@terrybrock.com. And probably the best way, or in the comments below, because I read these also. Hey, thank you very much for joining me. And from Orlando today, very nice day out there where it looks gorgeous and beautiful. I hope that wherever you are, you have a great day as well.